Travel chaos, delays, flight cancellations, disruption. It's all in the headlines regarding travel to Spain yesterday and today. Is it all correct? I'm going to be going through it all now, explaining everything in just a moment. So, welcome along everyone. If you are new to the channel, I am Andrew. I do live here in Los Cristianos in Tenerife. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm sure it's a lot of you have tuned in to find out exactly what is going on with the various headlines that have come out yesterday and even today, even just a few hours ago. I'm going to read one of these articles to you, just as an example. And we've got one newspaper here that says, holidaymakers have been warned to be aware of planned strike action in Spanish airports later on this year. Travel chaos is expected to continue after airport staff have voted in favour of industrial action, taking place across 25 days from September to December. The workers are protesting against low pay and working conditions as three of the main unions in Spain are in dispute. So that was the news that is spreading around. However, yesterday, even also today, those reports were flying around, suggesting big strikes, particularly airports. You heard it mentioned there, Spanish airports. Is it all true? Will your holiday and flights this winter be disrupted? September, a lot of people worried about their half-term October flights as well. Basically, the answer is no. These are all false reports. The union USO has come out and confirmed that there is no call for strikes at Spanish airports, and what they've actually done is confuse it with the existing Ryanair strikes with the cabin crew, the EasyJet pilot strikes that are scheduled to come up as well, and also there's a few strikes going on with Iberia Airlines as well. So that's where they've sort of mungled it in. I suppose it creates a lot of headlines, it sells newspapers, etc., but it has caused a lot of concern. I've had a lot of people in my Facebook group asking me about it. So there is no strikes at Spanish airports, just to be clear. In terms of your flights to Spain, Canary Islands over the next few months, very unlikely that they will be disrupted. We've had very little, if any, disruption regarding the Ryanair strikes over in mainland Spain. Canary Islands have managed to avoid it anyway, but I cannot see any of this chaos and all of the rest of it that is going on. They have come out and said it's not true, it's incorrect, but I suppose it does create headlines. So if you are worried, you're panicking, you've got flights coming over here in the next few weeks in August, September, October half term, even people were messaging me about Christmas time, you will be absolutely fine. There's a few little strikes going on with Ryanair, EasyJet, which I'll discuss in a moment, but it's very unlikely that you will be affected. And as for strikes at Spanish airports, definitely not. They have come out and said that it is incorrect. Yet they're still coming out. Even just a few hours ago, that article came out that I read there. So do be careful what you read in the news. Try and get it on the official government websites if you can. I'll do my best to keep you updated as well, but these things do fly around. They love, you know, creating that chaos theory, and everyone's worried about their holidays, everyone wants to go away, and that's the best way to get a grabbing headline, something that's going to disrupt your holiday. You're straight in there having a look at what it is. So just bear that in mind, not everything you read is going to be absolutely spot on. So there are remaining strike dates in Spain for Ryanair, EasyJet and Iberia. Flight traffic this summer 2022 has seen hundreds of flights cancelled and thousands of travellers stranded or queuing at airports across Europe, including Spain, due to various strike actions from leading budget airlines. Trade unions representing EasyJet, Ryanair, Iberia cabin crew as well decided to call strikes at the start of the summer season in aim of improving its working conditions. So that's where they got confused there. That's where they brought in the confusion with the actual airports themselves. With 1 week to go before August is wrapped up, strike actions do continue to cause some disruption in Spanish airports. Going through them by airline, Ryanair, the Spanish cabin crew unions plan weekly strikes until January. Again, Ryanair have come out though and said that it's a very small union, it's not affected any of the flights. It's a very small minority going on with Ryanair, that's what they've said themselves. In terms of EasyJet, pilots seeking to regain their pre-pandemic wages will call strikes at 72-hour intervals, some of which have already passed, and there is some other dates going on. So the 12th, 13th, 14th of August, they're already gone. August 19, 2021, they've already gone as well. You didn't really notice any disruptions. I'm sure none of you did. I didn't. The next ones are coming up on the 27th, 28th and 29th. So they'll soon be all done and boxed off. Hopefully they do get the wages they want. And pandemic's over now, flights are booming again. In terms of Iberia, the Spanish low-cost airline cabin crew has called for a 10-day strike, which will take place from August 29th to September the 6th. So that just goes through them by order. But in terms of all the chaos, etc., it's quite the contrary. Ryanair has added over 1 million seats to its UK winter schedule. We're going to be seeing a lot more flights from Ryanair. Yesterday, they added over 1 million low-fare seats to its winter schedules from 20 UK airports in response to BA's announcement that it will cancel 8% of its winter schedule. So one cancels, one fills the place very easily. And the good news is with Ryanair, their winter schedules are jam-packed with flights to here, the Canary Islands, Tenerife, Gran Canaria, Fuerteventura. So it's good news for us Canary Islands. We're going to have hopefully even more flights from Ryanair. So do be careful what you read. I hope that does clear it up. There are no strikes going to happen over here in the Spanish airports. There's a few little ones still going on with the airlines individually. Let me know if you've been affected at all in the comments. I've not seen or heard of anyone being affected, especially here, Canary Islands, but do let me know if you have. Don't panic. If you do see any headlines and things, just wait and see what actually happens. Check if it's on the government website. Check if it's across, you know, BBC, Sky News, all of those big main ones. You'll normally see the same reports will be across all of them, and some of these were quite sporadic on smaller newspapers, so do keep an eye out for that. But no big chaos, no big cancellations, no need to worry. If you're coming over, have a fantastic time. Give yourself plenty of time to get to the airport, to get through security, etc. It is still very busy at all of the main airports, so give yourself plenty of time, but you'll be here in no time, enjoying the sunshine, gorgeous weather, stunningly hot. It's consistently 30 degrees this week, so a bit of a scorcher. If you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe. There's loads of Tenerife videos on the channel, also little news updates like this normally every week, so do hit the subscribe button. It's completely free. Hit the thumbs up button, and don't panic, you'll be absolutely fine. Stride on.